Chef Stefano Faita. It has been way too long.
It's been a while.
You're here all the way from Montreal,
Yep.
and I love it. So you're in our Samsung kitchen. Do you have everything you need?
I have everything I need.
Good.
It's a great change, actually.
Yeah.
I love it.
I think it's nice because everything actually works. So we're going to make
There you go.
a fall special farfalle with kale pesto
Yes.
and roasted squash, which feels like everything we need on a fall day.
Yes, so vegetarian dish, farfalle
Yes.
butterflies. So we're using little butterfly-shaped pasta. Squash, kale, all the good stuff.
Yes.
It's like superfood here, right?
It's all
And it's
superfood.
fall, so basically squash. We're going to be using butternut squash.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's going to be tough for people out there to not find a butternut squash.
It's
Everybody.
everywhere, people. Open
However,
your
you
eyes.
could, but you could replace it with like a small pumpkin or an acorn squash or even just a sweet potato.
Okay.
A carrot.
Even a carrot will do.
You'll find a carrot.
Yes, you'll find a
You'll
carrot.
find a carrot.
You'll find all of the above, but really
Yes.
it's going to be about your taste. What
Exactly.
you love,
So
right?
basically the squash, we're gonna, you peel it, half it, seed it, and then obviously we'll just cut it up in cubes like this.
Okay, so I need you in my kitchen to do that.
Yeah.
Tell us why they need to be sort of all evenly
basically because
cut.
when we want to bake, when we want to roast them in the oven, so we're gonna just grab you grab a cookie sheet, and what you want to do is you cut them all the same size because they're all gonna cook at the same time, basically.
Got it.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you want to pop these guys right over in your baking sheet. Okay. You can season them with a little bit of salt and pepper. So listen, I'm gonna do a bit of salt. We're gonna add a little bit of olive oil, just like this.
Nice.
Okay. Give them a quick little toss, and I'm serious. This is a toss.
This is it.
And I'll pass that to you. We popped them in the oven at 375, 400 for about, I don't know, I'd say 20 to 30 minutes, depending on the size we cut it, And what we get, Tracy, is we get something like this. So a nice squash, caramelized, nice golden color. It's sweet.
Yes.
We like it, right?
Yes.
Now, kale. We're using Tuscan kale. You can use regular kale as well. You can also use Swiss chard. Spinach. Okay, for this recipe. But kale, we like kale. So basically what we want to do, the stem, very hard. So you just want to peel off a little bit of the leaves and then just use your fingers, follow the stem and pull.
Yeah.
This is it.
So this is you say that this is very fibrous.
Yes, it's very fibrous.
You don't necessarily want to be getting this in between your teeth.
Exactly.
So this you can use later on.
Exactly.
For stock or whatever.
For stock or whatever it is. And what I'm going to do, the perfect thing with this dish is that I'm going to boil the pasta and I'm going to blanch the kale in the same pot.
Less
at
dishes,
home, right?
man.
Yeah.
You can tell this guy's a father of what, 3?
3.
So we're not trying to wash any more dishes.
No,
than we need to
we're not.
wash.
We're actually,
Just
we don't
one
want to do
pot.
that. So basically, we're going to pop them in a pot of salted boiling water for about, I'd say 15 to 30 seconds.
Okay.
In a perfect
Fast.
world, you want to remove them and you want to put them in an ice bath. So some water with some ice cubes, pop them in there. They're gonna keep their nice green color.
Yeah.
And then you want to strain them as much as you can to remove as much of the water as possible, as much water as possible.
And that whole process is to what? Is
Well,
it
it's
to
just
soften
it up. Even the taste, it's going to soften up the taste of the kale a little bit. It's going to be perfect.
Okay. A little less
So
bitter.
then, basically, we get something that looks a little bit like this.
Very good. Oh, that's a lot of good iron in there.
So now what we want to do is, I have some pasta that I pre-cooked. I'm just going to put it in here. I'm going to warm it up. Basically,
Lots of pasta.
That's all I want to do. Okay. And I have my food processor here.
So you're going to make your version of the pesto, and everybody does it sort of their own way.
Yeah.
You're doing kale.
I'm doing
at those
kale.
nice green leaves in there.
Exactly. We're going to add 2 cloves of garlic.
Yeah.
So you just want to pop that in there. A little bit of salt. Bingo. Parm.
Yes.
Parmesan cheese,
yes,
we like
please.
it. Yes, please. So we like
please.
Okay, a little more then.
Yeah, why not?
A little more Parmesan cheese. We're going to add some roasted hazelnuts. So again,
That's
the hazelnuts, you put them all either in a pan or in the oven.
Yeah.
Put those in here. If you're allergic to nuts, just don't add any nuts.
That's right.
Okay, walnuts will do as well, so that'll go in there. And a little bit of lemon. So we have some of the lemon zest that we can just put right in there. Yeah. So the lemon's going to bring a little bit of freshness to the dish. We really like that. So you want to just zest the lemon, and then what we want to do is we want to cut it. So we're just going to grab a knife, cut it, and we're going to juice it. So you want the juice about half a lemon or 1 full lemon. So that goes in there. Put it over a strainer so you don't get any of the pits.
Good stuff.
And that's it. And you want to start this baby. Olive oil.
Yeah. I was going to say, please put on the lid.
Bingo.
Okay,
Put on the lid.
Woo! Woo!
And you want to get this guy going. Right?
See,
and you're gonna want to add more olive oil. Okay? So I don't want to run out of time. So basically, I have something here that I've made ahead of time. So this is what it's going to look like. Look how green it is.
Green that looks.
Right? So at this point, what we want to do is grab our bowl.
Yeah.
We're going to grab our pasta, just like that. We're going to go get our nice farfalle.
Yeah.
Put that in there. Keep some of the water from the pasta.
Well, I just keep hearing how important that pasta water is. So you make sure you have. Why is it so special? Is this
well, it's just
starchy?
gonna. Yes, exactly. So a little bit of pesto. We're gonna mix the pasta with the. Look at that green color.
So this is gonna be a nice green dish.
Yes. Add a little bit of the squash.
The kids will hopefully still eat it.
Yes, they will.
It's very yummy, children.
A little bit of parm.
Absolutely.
And we're done.
Oh my
so
gosh.
now the little trick that we want to keep in mind here. So we're gonna add the pasta to the dish.
Okay.
And we want to just finish this dish, and I'll explain how.
It looks very good, Chef.
Okay. We're gonna add a little bit of parm on the top.
Nice.
And we're gonna grate a little bit of hazelnut also on the top.
See, I wouldn't do that with my
Watch your
nails.
fingers.
Good for you.
Oh, it's so tiny.
Yes.
But it makes a good difference. I mean, obviously,
Yes.
nut allergies, stay away. But if you
Exactly.
I love hazelnuts. Oh, beautiful.
Bingo.
It looks so good. Chef, here's the thing. We make pasta at home, and I'm sure you do this for the kids a lot. There's
Yes.
always so much.
Yes.
There's always leftovers, which is never a bad thing. But I'm going to get T to come in here and try some.
T,
because
come in here.
There's lots of pasta. Look at that.
Don't mind if I do.
And like fresh. That was made in real time. I'm
This was
impressed.
made in real time, yes.
Very nice. A little bit of Parmesan on
I'm
there.
going to get a little bit of everything.
He
get a
even
little
put a
bit-
little bit of hazelnut on there, shredded it.
Look at that.
Yeah,
So-
you
Me
go
alone?
for
Just
it.
me alone?
Go
I'm like,
for it.
okay.
She alone, go for it.
Mine is still being prepared. What do you think?
Very good. This is
it
very
right?
good.
In general, you like pasta, right?
I do. I love pasta.
Yeah, but I don't necessarily love kale. So I like this recipe because the
Oh,
kale
there's
is...
kale in here?
Tastes great. There you go. That's soon it's
There's kale in here. I brought my fork. Oh my gosh,
This is
it's really, really
great.
good.
Good.
Okay.
So fall,
Stefano, thank you.
superfood, squash, kale, we love it.
It's all the good things you could possibly want in a recipe. And you can find that recipe on cityline.tv.